believe this is a direct shot. I believe this is a direct shot at academics. Basically, clowning academics like, yeah, you out of here, and this dude, Black Boy Max, is what everybody's looking towards now. All right, man. Torture Talk After Hours. You know what it is. So, today's episode, Drake has just semi played Academics in a way. And this is crazy because Academics is his biggest supporter and biggest glazers, as people say. So, we're going to get into this. This comes from the Ville. So, let's go.
What's going on, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the cash app's at the top right corner of the video. But let's get into it, man, because we got to talk about the situation with Drake, Academics, and Black Boy Max. If you don't know, or if you've been living under a rock, Academics was just exposed for having an inappropriate conversation on a Discord. Now, the incident involved Black Boy Max because the youngin on the Discord call was an associate of Black Boy Max, which caused a back and forth with Academics and Black Boy Max's community. They started going back and forth. Academics started getting into more controversy because of the situation, because of the things that he said after the fact, and mainly because he didn't take accountability for his actions.
All right. So, I don't know if y'all seen my video earlier about the end of streamers as we know it. He was in that list. This guy here, Platboy Max. Some of the things that he was saying and some of the things that he been doing is totally disgusting. I mean, unbelievably disgusting. To the point where it's disturbing. Y'all should definitely check that out because I can't follow this dude, and Academics, I can't follow him either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sub to these dudes. I would use them as a point of reference when it comes to they call it when it comes to stream making content, because I want people to be aware. But I can't be following these dudes. You know what I mean? These dudes are weird, like really, really weirdos. You know what I'm saying? I just can't do it. So let's keep it going.
Which eventually caused Academics to get banned. Looks like the situation after the fact with the Discord call that he had an inappropriate conversation with, and the situation with Black Boy Max, it just got worse after that. And eventually, Twitch had banned him from their platform, took him off, even though he was a partner. It looks like they weren't going to risk any of that and decided to ban him after the situation went down with this Discord call, Black Boy Max, and all this shit, right? I think them doing this wasn't a bad idea, considering how inappropriate the conversation was. It was not okay. It was not a good look. It was very bad. And Twitch taking them off the platform after the fact was a good look. I don't think it was because of Aiden Ross. Academics has been banned in the past and unbanned because of Aiden Ross in the past. But if he were to get banned,
That's definitely true. Academics was banned for, like, I believe 2 to 3 days because of Aiden Ross. And I did another joint where he actually responded Academics, and he was basically saying like he don't know why he got banned. He had no clue why he got banned, and it could be because Aiden Ross was on the stream and they banned him permanently, but he don't know. But we all know why he got banned. We all know.
because of that, it would have been a long time ago. But what a coincidence, right? He gets banned right after this situation that happened on Discord. But let them paint the narrative that this happened because of Aiden Ross. That's hilarious to me. But anyways, and like I said, everybody's made a response. Everybody has reacted to this situation, and it looks like somebody else reacted to it. But you know what I hate about them reacting to it is that it's so indirect. And if you could guess who I'm talking about when I say who's indirect in regards to this situation, it's none other than the boy, Drake. Yeah, Drake apparently, after all this happens, he decides to dance in the studio to a Black Boy Max song by Fabio Foreign, which was a diss track after the situation with them smoking in this room, all that. Yeah, right. But yeah, this.
I want y'all to pay attention to what it says. What does this say down there at the bottom? It says what? 700K for lunch. What did Kendrick say in what did he say in Man at the Garden? What did Kendrick say at Man at the Garden? Think about it. What did he say? I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching. Who knows? But Kendrick did say something about eating lunch, and here he goes, 700K for lunch. Let's get it.
Is it? So as you can see, it's just Drake dancing to this song, Black Boy Max by Fabio Foreign. Like I said, this was a diss song that he had made in the past regarding a smoking situation in Black Boy Max's room. Regardless of the fact, Drake is dancing to this song right after Black Boy Max and Akademiks have this situation that involves their name, that involves an inappropriate conversation that put Akademiks in hot water. At this point, I have to ask with this indirect response from Drake, because we know everything that he does is indirect. We know that Akademiks is always speaking up for Drake. We know that they share text messages to each other. We know that there's some type of story or narrative that Drake wants Akademiks to run with. He'll tell Akademiks one thing, so that way Akademiks could just go with whatever Drake says. We know with the Chris Blake Griffith situation, Akademiks just ran with whatever Drake had told him. And in that situation, Drake was being very indirect too with his.
Yeah, this is. I mean, um, Laville, he might believe this is indirect. I believe this is a direct shot. I believe this is a direct shot at Akademiks. Basically, clowning Akademiks like, yeah, you out of here, and this dude, Black Boy Max, is what everybody's looking towards now. And I'm gonna put it to you like this: Akademiks is acting like a girlfriend who don't recognize that her boyfriend is doing her dirty and don't care about her, and she just still want to still be with him no matter what, no matter what he does, even if he abuses her. He's verbally, physically, mentally, financially, emotionally, anything you want to think of, still want to deal with him. That's what it is when it comes to Drake and this guy. But this is 100% playing Akademiks. He can't even tell me that this is indirect. This is definitely direct. You know that him and Playboy Max has a problem, and you go and get on here and do something like that? Yeah, nah, bro,
Insults to LeBron. What if Drake dancing to Black Max was an indirect response to Akademiks and the Black Max situation with Akademiks in that Discord call? We know it involves them too. And we know that the Black Max song is going viral. But we know that Drake is not going to be direct in regards to the situation, even though Akademiks is somebody that some people even consider being somebody as his PR team.
And another thing too about the Playboy Max bull, once everybody see what he has done, yeah, he's gonna get canceled too. He's gonna get canceled too. As long once people start to look into him and some of the stuff that he has done and said, oh man, he's definitely out of here. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, because a lot of this, a lot of people just unaware. Because people will say that they are big streamer, they this and they that, and some of them do be pretty big, but they be pretty big with a certain audience that don't care about certain situations that they put themselves in. This whole thing with Akademiks and Black Boy Max, and they see what he has been doing, yeah, it's over for him, bro. It's over for him too. It's over for him too. Trust and believe that. It's over.
We know that that's not the case, but being Drake's mouthpiece or being somebody that defends Drake puts you in the perspective of somebody that's always looking out for Drake's best interest. And we know because of the Chris Blake Griffith, like I said, if there's a narrative that Drake wants to be painted, or there's a story he wants Akademiks to run with, he could just message him and Akademiks will do it without fact checking. Him dancing to this song makes me feel like, in some type of way, he's responding to the situation by poking fun at it, by doing an innocent dance to a song that's Fabio Foreign. We know it's called Black.
And here's another thing too, man. This is why I said academics. You gotta wake up, man. Well, then again, I don't care if you wake up or not. You know what I mean? It's on you. You just keep on giving us content with this whole shit. But what cracks me up is Drake. This is how you know that this dude is just terrible. He's a terrible person, right? He gets upset with people for listening to Not Like Us in songs. But then he comes out and does this to people who clearly is championing him and is in his corner. Akademiks is in Drake's corner, and Drake constantly plays this dude. And he's one of the ones that's in his corner. If you do people like that, the people in your corner, if you do people like that, I already know what type of person you are. You just know you can't get around it. I know what type of person you are. I know what type of person you are because you a dirty person. If you treat people who basically put you up and help you get to where you at, not to say academics did this, but to put you on some type of pedestal, you treat them like this, like trash. Oh no, I already know what type of person you are. I know it.
Boy Max, but we know it's not his song. But we know the song title is his name because of the diss track that Favi made. But is this Drake's way of saying that academics had messed up? Is this Drake's way of saying he's aware of the situation and he knows what's going on, but he can't speak on it? And then it made me think even more. Is Drake going to continue messing with academics? And that's the thing. We know that academics received a Twitch ban. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, is this Drake's way of implying that he's aware of the situation and that he's trying to distance himself from academics? I just hate how indirect Drake is a majority of the time. Whenever there's a popular situation in hip hop, he refuses to address it. A lot of people refuse to address the situation with academics. It seems like the only people addressing the situation that happened with academics are the content creators on YouTube. Not a lot of streamers have reacted to the situation when it comes.
That's 100% facts. This is us. It's us over here doing it. A lot of us is only ones calling them out, and all the big streamers who making all of this, excuse me, who making all of this money, they out here doing whatever. They ain't not even speaking on it. It's crazy work. And the boy Black Boy Max, no one's saying the stuff that he did. It's disgusting to see. I just don't understand this. I really don't. I don't understand how we living in a world where no one wants to call certain things out. I'm just mind blown by this. I'm blown by this. It's crazy.
To the platforms of Twitch or when it comes to the other platforms. But it looks like YouTube is holding the forefront, man. It looks like everybody on YouTube is really tackling the situation head on. No rappers have really came out and said anything besides Meek Mill, if I'm not mistaken. But I know Joe Budden had made a response recently and was telling academics that he messed up. I know there's some people that said something, but there's still a lot of people that haven't said anything. So it makes me wonder, is this Drake's weird way of saying that he's aware of the situation, but not giving a direct response? If anybody should actually say anything, it should be Drake, considering the relationship that he has with academics. How are you close to a person like this and not acknowledge that you're not going to distance yourself from them or hold them accountable? Instead, you dance to a song named by the person that got involved in the situation with academics that you use, that Drake uses as a mouthpiece, allegedly, whatever.
It's so weird to see because if you look at the boy Black Boy Max content, I seen some clips of him. He was actually bigging up Drake for jerking off. Did y'all know that? He literally was out here saying, "Yeah, I was watching him do it. That I was saying, yeah, that's my goat." Like, really, dog? In front of children, he was saying this because his audience is mainly kids. So what? What the hell?
The case may be. But this is crazy. You know, I think the person that should say anything about this conversation, who should say anything about the situation with academics, is Drake, because we know the personal relationship that he has with academics, because academics always talks about it on his live streams. That he's always texting the boy. They always message each other. If he needs to find out something, he'll just text Drake without even confirming or double checking it or checking the facts. But he does it anyways. He messages him anyways. I don't know. I just feel like it just made me feel like he was poking fun at the situation, you know. But maybe I'm just thinking on it, bro. Maybe I'm just dwelling on it a little too much. Who knows, bro? But y'all tell me how y'all feel about the situation. Y'all tell me how you feel about the Discord situation, Black Boy Max, academic.
Yeah, this is crazy. So y'all see in real time how Drake is. I don't understand how academics is still championing this dude. It's weird to me. It's weird. And I don't know, for some people they like to be shitted on. Like for real. Some people just like it. They like that people do them dirty. That's just what it is. I don't know why, but some people will like that. They like that behavior. So, and I think that academics, he always looks at it from an optimistic point of view when it comes to Drake. He looks at it like, well, I know a lot of y'all want me to hate Drake. It's not that we want you to hate Drake. We want you to understand that Drake don't like you. That's what it is. So, either way, man, thank y'all for joining me. See y'all in the morning. Peace. Bye.